Hi, my name is Astoria, and I am from Science Museum, Oklahoma, and I am here to answer your questions about eclipses. So a lunar eclipse is when the moon enters the Earth's shadow, and it is perfectly aligned with our sun, Earth, and moon. And so this actually happens during a full moon, so at night. Whereas if we go all the way to the other side, and the sun, the Earth, and the moon are lined up here during the daytime side, this is what we call a solar eclipse, and this happens during a new moon. This actually has a lot to do with the moon's orbit. So as you can see on our model, the moon's orbit is actually tilted about 5 degrees from the ecliptic, which is the apparent path of the sun in the sky. Now, this tilt actually changes the position of the moon's shadow. And so sometimes the moon is too high, and then other times the moon is too low. And so it's only when the moon intersects the ecliptic that a lunar or solar eclipse can actually occur. The orbit of the moon also changes position as it wobbles, bobbling up and down from the ecliptic in intervals of around 18 years. You can actually see this effect in the nighttime sky as the moon changes position throughout the year. And so you can experience between 2 to 5 solar eclipses every year on Earth, with a total solar eclipse occurring every 18 months. So the type of eclipses that people get to observe really does depend on how the sun and the Earth and the moon align, and also just how far away the moon is from the Earth. So unlike our model here, the moon's orbit is not circular. It's actually elliptical. So sometimes it is further away from the Earth. And so when an eclipse happens and the moon is too far away, it does not completely cover the sun. Instead, you end up with a ring around the sun, and that is what we call an annular eclipse. The eclipse that's happening on October 14th is an annular eclipse. Now, when the moon does completely cover the sun, that is what we call a total solar eclipse. That's actually going to be the one on April 8th. Now, sometimes though, the moon's shadow partially misses the Earth, or if you're also just viewing the eclipse not in the path of totality, you're going to see what we call a partial eclipse. So hopefully that answers some of your eclipse questions. Again, I'm Astoria from Science Museum, Oklahoma, and I hope to see you soon.